Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best FreeSync monitors in 2020. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about these FreeSync monitors you could check out the description below. At number 5 it's the ViewSonic VX2457 MHD. FreeSync monitors are one of the most popular ones for a reason these days. They deliver a super smooth and great gaming experience. This technology allows your monitor to sync with the frame rates that are produced in your AMD graphics unit. If you want a cheap and budget choice when it comes to a FreeSync monitor, I would suggest the ViewSonic VX2457 MHD. This monitor delivers a great deal of performance with its low input lag, great refresh rate and many more features that'll satisfy every user. Without further ado, let's get into it. In the design department, you won't see anything fancy with this monitor, since the manufacturer has cut some corners when it comes to the looks of this monitor. I say this since it has some pretty thick bezels around with a glossy finish around it that attracts a lot of fingerprints and it looks pretty cheap overall. The monitor has a pretty slim profile though, as it measures about 1.8 inches looking from the side and it has a matte finish in the rear. The stand is also pre-installed in the package and you just have to snap the base in and secure it with a screw. In terms of ergonomics, the ViewSonic VX2457 MHD is not the most interesting or the most adjustable in the market. However, thanks to the VESA mounting holes, you can also opt for an aftermarket stand to get better ergonomics. At the back of the monitor, you'll also spot the connectivity ports, which include the 3.5mm headphone jack, VGA port, HDMI port, and the display port, which is used for the 75Hz refresh rate and FreeSync. The ViewSonic VX2457 MHD is packed with a 24-inch twisted pneumatic panel with a full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080p. This monitor is pretty good overall as it delivers about 92% the sRGB color space and a good contrast of 1100:1 to deliver inky deep blacks. And on top of that, the Delta E rating is about 1.85 and the brightness is 300 nits at peak. Overall, if you want a budget gaming monitor with good refresh rates and FreeSync feature, the ViewSonic VX2457 MHD is your best pick. Definitely a bargain. At number 4, it's the Acer XFA 240. Coming up next, we have one of the most versatile monitors in the market that's also pretty affordable and will deliver tons for its price, the Acer XFA 240. This monitor, besides having the FreeSync feature, also supports the G-Sync feature, and on top of that it also has high refresh rates, low input lag, tons of adjustability with the stand, full HD resolution and many more features that'll make every gamer happy. Acer has gone with a simple design with this monitor, rocking some minimalistic aesthetics, and I can say that it's the stripped down version of its predator cousin. It has a utilitarian design that works pretty well and it keeps the costs low as well. The matte black finish all around the body makes it feel pretty nice to the touch. The bezels are pretty mediocre and the overall design of this monitor feels rather good overall. While I wouldn't say it's a pretty monitor, it's well built. In terms of connectivity, you don't get a lot of options with this monitor though, as it has a DisplayPort, an HDMI port and a DVI port to top it off. You'll also find VESA mounting holes on the back for aftermarket mounts, but the stock one is pretty good as well, as it delivers tilt, swivel and height adjustability, plus some cable management to top it off. The Acer XFA 240 is packed with a 24-inch twisted pneumatic panel with a full HD resolution that delivers a great image, especially for its price. Moving on, this monitor delivers 144Hz native refresh rate, a 1 millisecond response time and 1000:1 contrast ratio that makes it compete with high-end models overall. Out of the box, I can say that this monitor is pretty bright and the colours were a little off and kind of washed out, but after a little bit of calibration, it delivered a priceless experience. However, for the price and features, this monitor delivers a lot, and I wouldn't complain a lot about it. Definitely a pretty versatile tool. At number 3, it's the MSI Optix MAG24C. Coming up next, we have an excellent FreeSync monitor that'll be perfect for buyers that want to get the most for their price, the MSI Optix MAG24C. This amazing monitor is packed with some excellent features and aesthetics, since everything about it is revolving around a great and smooth esports experience. Also, it's pretty affordable for what it offers, and if you want to get tremendous value, this is it. The MSI Optix MAG24C is pretty aggressive in the design department, and compared to previous MSI monitors that were a bit understated and classic, this is a pretty sophisticated one. Top marks here for MSI. This is also a curved monitor despite not looking like it, and it has pretty slim bezels around to make the experience much better. It has a black matte body that's packed with angular and aggressive lines and the red LED strips to give this entry-level device a striking design and gamer-centric feeling. I can comfortably say that the MSI Optix MAG24C is extremely durable since it's built with premium materials, and also the base of the monitor is pretty stable and functional overall. Delivering endless adjustability options that'll make this monitor your favourite one. It has some good connectivity options too, including a DisplayPort 1.2, an HDMI port, a DVI port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The MSI Optix MAG24C is packed with a 24-inch curved VA panel with a full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080p. It also has a native refresh rate of 144Hz and a boosted MPRT response time of 1 millisecond. Without forgetting, I should mention the super high contrast ratio of 3000 to 1 that delivers super deep blacks with its 270 nits of backlighting at max. In the colour department, it delivered about 110% of the sRGB colour space, and the colours popped, but not much accuracy though. With its true colour features and adaptive FreeSync that makes the whole experience a lot smoother than you'd imagine, this MSI monitor does some magic. Definitely the most for your hard-earned dollar. At number 2, it's the Alienware AW2518HF. Coming up next, we have one of the best FreeSync monitors in the market, a monitor that would require some high-powered PC to get the best out of it, the Alienware AW2518HF. This monitor has tons of desirable qualities that you'll be a big fan of, such as its excellent 240Hz native refresh rate, super low input lag, FreeSync, tons of inbuilt gaming modes, great brightness and a whole lot more. While there aren't lots of gaming monitors that are designed to be a centerpiece, the Alienware AW2518HF certainly fits the bill, with its amazing design that's pretty much perfect and the most premium package I've seen in a while. It has a near bezel-less feel around the screen with a matte black finish on the front and silver panel on the back that has LED backlighting as well. The LED backlighting strips can be customized to your liking, and the stand of this monitor is one of the best I've ever seen, with its 3-point support and metal construction really top-notch overall, one of the very best. Before moving on, I should state that the stand delivers plenty of adjustability and ergonomics, so you can get the best angles depending on your preference. Also, the stand has some cable management holes to deliver a cleaner setup, and it has tons of connectivity ports on the back, including an HDMI port, a DisplayPort 1.2, 3 USB ports and 2 more USB 3.0 ports, and the headphone jack at the bottom edge for your peripherals. The on-screen display of this monitor is excellent, and you can get around it pretty quickly and take a look at its settings. On top of that, this monitor also has a whopping 240Hz native refresh rate with a 1 millisecond response time, which is marvellous, and while it's pretty hard to achieve 240 frames per second, it will make a large difference in some games, delivering a super smooth experience. This monitor, besides that, delivers 120% of the sRGB colour space with a Delta E rating of 0.26, which is pretty accurate. One of the best overall, without a doubt. And at number 1, it's the LG 34UC79GB. On top of our list, I have the definite best FreeSync monitor in the market, the LG 34UC79GB. This monitor comes with a curved design, a great 21:9 aspect ratio, amazing image quality, tons of adjustability, and AMD FreeSync, one of the best in the market without a doubt. So let's take a closer look. The LG 34UC79GB might be a curved monitor that draws attention with its 34-inch diagonal size, but when you sit in front of it, it just makes sense. It has a 3800mm radius arc that's so gentle and results in no image distortion. The 21:9 aspect ratio also makes it perfect in every aspect. On the front, it has some pretty slim bezels that have a matte black finish, and on the back you get the same finish with some red accents to give it a gamer look. The stand doesn't deliver a lot of adjustability. To be exact, it only delivers height adjustability and tilt, but it has 100x100 VESA mounting holes in the back for an aftermarket stand. Moving on, it also has some good connectivity options, including a DisplayPort, a pair of HDMI ports, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and 3 USB ports to top it off. The LG 35UC79GB is packed with a 34-inch ultra-wide in-plane switching panel that delivers an amazing image quality, despite having a UWHD resolution of 2560 by 1080p, resulting in a pixel density of 82 pixels per inch. This monitor can display a peak brightness of 250 nits and has a static contrast ratio of 1000 to 1, which results in super deep blacks. Moving on, the colour depth is true 8-bit and the viewing angles are pretty much excellent without a doubt. The 144Hz native refresh rate and the 1 millisecond motion blur reduction technology deliver one of the best experiences in the market. Combined with its high-end features such as AMD FreeSync and black stabilizer for better visibility, you can't compete with this monitor.